Hey, Austin, give me 1 second, buddy. I'm going to make some coffee. All right, and I'll be right back. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. Been watching you put up some ton of videos, though. Sounds good. So give me 2 minutes to grab my cup of coffee, and I'll drop right in. Okay? All right. Headset on. Coffee is very important in the morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Farming Simulator 19. Introduced to me by Austin Gaming. Awesome game, man. Difficult to start up with. I spent all weekend watching Farmer Klein videos, Harv's World, trying to figure out this game. What a mess, let me tell you. Yeah, this is why it's my second world. So, Austin, how you been, buddy? I need to buy more gas for the lighter. Or a new lighter. Huh. So, been a long time, Austin. I spent 2 months sitting in the States cleaning out a house and getting all that stuff wrapped up. So I got back a little less than 3 weeks ago. Spent 2 weeks in quarantine. Spent last week running around trying to clean up everything, and I'm still doing that. So, been a rough couple of months, almost 3 months now. But here we are. We have a contract for the screen's right behind me. We have a contract for canola farming. I'm using my own equipment. We're almost 40% done on that job. I am going to take, let me drop down into the game. There we go. I'm going to take these 3 fields and expand them to include this much here because I sold everything. Only thing I have left is the shed and the farmhouse. Oh man, you okay, buddy? Hopefully you didn't get that COVID thing, Delta variant or whatnot. Huh. So the Restream chat is not running in OBS with the link. Very interesting. But that's okay. We'll deal with it and I'll figure it out later. Must be missing something somewhere. But I tried. No. Oh God, man. You don't have long haul, do you? You didn't get the long haul. Because that stuff killed my mom. Hopefully you got a mild case of it. Because it would suck otherwise, man. Totally. Absolutely suck. By the way, welcome to Switzerland. This came from a really good friend. The second cup of coffee in the morning. Well, hopefully I'll bring you some, well, yeah. I went into the States fully vaxxed in Florida, terrified. And, but it vaxxed, much better outcomes. So, I'm going to start today with Farming Simulator 19. I'm thinking about doing finishing today with 7 Days to Die before it goes into Alpha 20. We still have work to do, guys, with no diesel. I love my there we go. I don't want to I also have a Fallout 4 playthrough. I'm actually waiting on what is it? We'll come over here. I don't remember where I was. I'm waiting on my VR set. I picked up a VR set from Steam, which is good stuff. All right, stream's looking good. And it's being shipped out to me as we speak. Am I coming in from the wrong side? I am. I am. So I should have a VR set shortly. Which will be cool. Really cool. There we go. That'll work. Light in on this side. And now we get to drop the front end. F1, let's see. Yeah, I turned off. B. Turn on the harvester. 3 to do our 10 kilometers. Wow. I gotta get used to this. This thing literally turns on a friggin' dime. So, 3 to go. There we go. We'll fix it as we go, guys. Hey, Cody! Nah, I wasn't pulling a sneaky one on you, man. Austin, if you're looking for a new PC, make sure it's Windows 11 compliant. Because I'm having to rebuild 2 machines right now to be compliant with Windows 11 due to the security stuff that they're doing. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are into cigars, but this is an Arturo Fuentes Super 60 Magnum. Oh my God, it's such a sweet cigar. I will have to upgrade to Windows 11. My partner agreement makes that mandatory. But I'll give them the 6 months to clear everything up as always for the initials. Thing is, the hardware requirements are different. I have 23 cigars left, and when I'm out until I make it back to the States. And due to COVID, until this last trip, I wasn't in the States for 2 years. We'll drop this. I didn't drop it. Man, I'm talking to you guys. I'm screwing up my friggin' combine here. Man! All right, hit 3. We roll. Time to bring in this guy's canola for money. And I get to keep the excess. So, yeah, I know I should quit. Doctors are telling me I'm friggin' fat too, so what can I say? All right, you need to go to at least 8. Hold on a second, guys. Ah. Oh, man. I don't need you to tell me the specs. All right, let's drop in again. I am literally, for my new machine, I'm looking at a workstation motherboard, dual Xeon processor, 64 gigs of RAM. Photoshop is disgusting with its need for RAM. I'm going to use the same video card I have, only because video cards are ridiculous right now. Cody and I discussed that a little while ago. I will be picking up a server and having it shipped in shortly. So I don't need 10 hard drives in my desktop like I have now. What's just 2K? Your new PC? That's with the video card, right? If you knock out the video card, it shouldn't be that bad. Or are you talking a whole new setup? I mean, if you're talking keyboard, mouse, monitor, etc., then yeah, I'm already halfway into that with just, I have a new monitor, guys. I bought a 27-inch EIZO, E-I-Z-O, EIZO in the States, EIZO 4K monitor that is Adobe compliant, sRGB compliant, and it's also Rec 709 and Rec 2020 compliant very quickly. It was also very expensive. Please do not do what I do. Spend what you can afford to spend without having to play heavily. You spec'd it out with the video card, right? Because the new NVIDIA video cards are like ridiculous right now. Literally the new video cards. I'm not even thinking of buying one. It's not a Quadro. It's not meant for so why would I spend money for any of that? Whoa, Cody, careful, man. I had an issue yesterday with too many bots on YouTube. Yeah, go ahead. I'm very curious. But if you're looking at a 3080 or 3090, those things are ridiculous. Cody, I'm sorry. I had to literally shut down Nightbot for a little while, and because yesterday on YouTube so many friggin' bots just hammered my stream. That I had to turn I literally turned Nightbot to the strongest settings possible, because there's no way I can make it Twitch versus YouTube. Yeah, I mean that those 3080 and 3090s right now are just ridiculously priced. And a 2060, that too is damn expensive. Right now, the biggest problem I'm running into is OBS. Guys, we have 70% of this machine is packed with canola, and I'm maybe halfway done with this contract. But I haven't priced out my new system yet, and it's going to run me just about $1,500, because I don't need to buy everything anymore. And I don't need the best graphics card in the world. Guys, that's bragging rights. Those are literally bragging rights. So realistically speaking, I don't need bragging rights for that. I just need a graphics card that'll run my VR setup and run with the NVIDIA GPU for video editing. I mean, if you want a $2,000 video card, go for it. If I'm doing that, guys, I'm buying a Quadro. I'm not even going into the any of the others. But I'm picking up, basically I'm buying a NAS as an 8 drive NAS. Really high-end server. And I have to upgrade the switch that I have behind me. I'm probably going to upgrade the Wi-Fi at the same time and put two 10 gig cards, one in the server and one in my new desktop, so I can do file transfers into the NAS, which will have about, I think we estimated 37 terabytes worth of storage, with I think one redundant drive, or maybe two. Which means my tower doesn't need 10 hard drives in it. So, yeah, not too shabby. Cody, if I have to, I'll go back into Nightbot and start doing some stuff. I'll whitelist, but give me a day to do that. I want to see if I can get rid of the bots on that are just all over the place on YouTube right now. Austin, are you getting hit by those bots? Because they showed up in my stream yesterday. It was like non-stop for a bit. It was just disgusting. But here we go. Vark.tech, whatever the hell that is, guys. It's probably some adult site, which they're more than welcome to have. I don't want to deal with it. So give me 1 second. Ah. Really? That should have been allowed. What the heck, Nightbot? Yeah. One of the things I don't like about giant gaming is the fact that they're really... Yeah, I know I did that. Are you kidding me? No, there it is. Okay. I have to move my screens around a little, guys. Is every time you go deal with the screens, and you have to do something off the game with these with giant gaming, my screens go every which way. Which is highly friggin' annoying. Oh, thanks, Austin. All right, then we got one other issue. Let me deal with that now because can't have Cody locked out. There we go. No. Really? Regulars. There we go. I don't know why. That wasn't a repeat, buddy. Where's your message? Really? Cody, where the hell's your message? No, you're not in there. I don't know where you are, buddy. I'll have to dig you up later. But I don't see an issue with what you wrote. Well, yeah, okay. Cody, I got it. You've been repairing. Yeah, I can understand it. Celica's a great car, by the way. An absolutely spectacular car. All right. But I'm sure you just saw what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, we're at 99%. I turn you off. So, yeah, I just looked at K-Truck here. KEI truck. Small little pickup. We'll extend the pipe. Because I need to put a truck out into our actual fields. You sent it via YouTube? Stream elements. All right, I got it, Cody. I found out where the issue is. Give me a second. Stream elements hit you. All right. One second there, buddy. Did you send it via Discord or did you send it via YouTube? All right, now I know where to go. Cody. Because I'm going to solve this. Right, caps protection shouldn't have hit you. You shouldn't be hit, Cody. New bot. Didn't I make you a moderator over here? One second, heading into Discord. Commander Cody 22. All right. That should solve that problem with stream elements. But I don't know why. I said that. I see what happened. All right. Okay, you should be good. Let me see what I can do about I don't know if I can take you out till this timing is done. All right, so paragraph protection's larger now. You got to keep the characters down to 245, Cody. Okay? Because after that, they just crush you. And there's not much I can do. Right now, I have to figure this one out. Okay, I moved over to stream elements. So I'm still learning exactly what the hell they're doing here. All right, so you sent me new specs. All right. Okay. Fantex case. Ironside. RGB. All right. RGB. Professional wiring. All right. So you're not building this yourself. i7 11700K. All right. Overclocking. 8 core. Okay. More RGB. Liquid cooling. H100i. Not a bad. I have an old one here. Ooh. Certified thermal compound. Okay, I guess that's their motherboard, the MSI. Okay. Wi-Fi, all right. 16 gig of RGB. RGB, yeah, okay. 16 gig of RAM. What the heck? Dude, don't do the NVMe from them. Go buy yourself a really good Samsung NVMe M2 970, 960. Okay. Your primary hard drive. Western Digital Gold 8 terabyte. My personal preference. There it is, 3070. Like I said, over $1,000 on the graphics card. I would get a much larger video, much larger power supply. Only because the power requirements as you add things are going to be much larger as things go on. All right, let's drop back in. But Austin, not a bad setup, buddy. Not a bad setup at all. Okay, we got to run over to this, buddy. I don't want to scrape my case. Not a bad system. I don't know that much about MSI. I don't really play with MSI heavily. I know I'm looking at Asus workstation boards, which usually pretty much guaranteed you're going to be in the Xeon family. All right. No, like I said, I literally had to lock things down yesterday, Cody. And your paragraph booted you, for which I apologize, but 45 characters is the limit, and then they just don't like you anymore. I can't increase it anymore on Stream Elements. But I'm sure you guys saw the bloody message from whatever that person was. Yeah, Marion Bird, bark.space, capital T Eck. I got, in the span of like 2 minutes yesterday, I got like 15 of those. You know, if you need to send me something, just tell me to check Discord. But, yeah, I like the Celica. I was looking at a Suzuki truck Sunday evening, early evening, somewhere around 4:30, 5 o'clock. And yeah, It wasn't bad. It's 13 years old. I think they did 500 kilometers a year on it, or 500 miles a year on it. Not really beat up, four-wheel drive. Can't really complain. So let's go finish unloading the canola. I love how you can enter from the butt end of the friggin' vehicles. Oh, man. There we go. So, but yeah. Oh. Okay. Nice. New brakes. New rotors. And air filter. Brakes and rotors, man, that's rough work. Personally, I walked out to the fields yesterday. It's been about 3 months now since I hit them. And one field, it's been over a year. And I'll post a link to the videos. But I got to admit, for the most part, for a lot of the cars we've had lately, I haven't had to deal with pads or rotors, even on the older ones. All right, let's drop down, drop it into what they call cruise control. I would tell you it would be set the RPM, your PTO, and go. You just ramp up the, at least on my tractor, you ramp up the RPMs to where it says PTO. Drop it into first gear, drop the tiller, and just release the clutch and off you go. Nice and slow, steady, keep the RPMs right where they're supposed to be. Works the same as cruise control. Oh yeah, 230,000. As long as the engine is good, all that's, I don't look at that. Air filters, rotors, brakes, brake pads, those are all just replaceable items. They're just wearable items. What I need to do is start checking my encoder on OBS, because these little jerks, I think, are OBS trying to keep up. Hey, doggy! Thinking maybe I should get a dog now that I'm not going to be traveling to the States as heavily anymore. So, I don't know. Cigar or dog? Why do I have to choose? So, yeah, I'm not going to look to spec a machine till after Christmas. Raise up the header. So, Austin, do you have a farm in real life or no? I'm just curious. Drop the header down, drop it into what they call cruise control. Oh, the shop didn't catch the brakes, or it's cheaper to do it on your own while spending your own labor. Because to me, once they pull the wheels off, yeah, that should have all been handled at the shop at that point, because they have everything off. my wife gets the tires rotated on the vehicle she's driving. And every time, I've actually taught her to literally ask them, do I need new brakes? How are my brake pads looking? When they change it, when they rotate the tires. Ah, okay. Yeah, they probably would charge you the same rate, even though everything is off when they do that. No discount anymore. None. We have to be mean. So, yeah. So what has happened lately? Well, when I got back from the States, I ordered 2 new iPhones. I have an Apple Watch now, not the newest version, one version back. Because riding them, they have a drop feature, a falling feature. So if you fall, when it will make an emergency phone call. So if I go down on the motorcycle, at least, you know, they'll call emergency services. So I thought that was a good safety feature. Got the VR set. Can't you do the oil pan gasket yourself? I don't have access to that land. I'm not using the land except to turn around in, okay? But I'm probably going to start buying some snap-on tools as time goes on. Because right now my wife, for the next 3 months, has access to Snap-on. Ah. Yeah. I have to start looking at getting those ramps to raise up the car and everything. If I buy this K truck, I'm going to want to put it up on the ramps that raise the car up so you can like lay under it comfortably and start doing some work on my own. Only because the thing is 13 years old and I'd rather just not pay somebody unless I have to. But I have no tools left from our move here. I mean, I did bring, what are those? I brought a torque wrench I bought at Harbor Freight. But most everything that we owned, I just left in the States. What the heck is going on with Twitch? Yeah, only 13. Trust me, it was it's with inspection and everything. We're talking $3,500. So I'm not really complaining about the age. There we go. Of course, my screens are going everywhere right now. Twitch is going crazy too. I don't know what the hell is up with Twitch and their crud. But chat just decided it didn't love me. Yeah. Yeah. The chat for on the Twitch stream is like all messed up. That's friggin' hilarious. So all right, let's drop back in because this is just a mess. Okay. Bring that up. Let's go this way. So when I finish the canola field, we should get some canola to sell for ourselves. But yeah, 13 years on the car, on the truck. And I think we're looking about 5 years for the car. And I'm looking at a 2013 motorcycle for my main ride. Maybe a 2001. I'm out of gas. Yeah. Austin got his wish. Cigars are down till I fill up my lighter. Oh, man. I mean, I'm gonna switch over to Discord for reading you guys, for reading the messages, guys, from you too, because I don't know what's up with chat right now, and there's only one way to fix it, and I'm not about to yet. So let me just pull up Discord. Somewhere. No, I'm heading into Discord chat. So yeah, I'll see you on the hashtag farming simulator. I don't know why it says 21. There you go. So there we go. There you go. That's where I'm going to be because something's going on with chat. Okay. I need to add one more screen, it looks like, but Lord only knows. Okay, 89%. That way nobody's timed out. Hey, yeah, I know. That way nobody is timed out. Oh, that was good. There we go. And I am on voice on it too, so you can pick a channel. It's up to you guys. But yeah, man. Oh, you can drop into the voice channel. I mean, I'm having enough trouble with chat right now where I'm just going to start ignoring it. I'll go back and clean out the bots later. Because this thing is just a mess. Not to be mean, but it is just a friggin' mess. I mean, actually, why am I doing that? We'll throw you out. And it's extended. Don't go hitting me now. And there you are.
Here I is.
There he is. So this is a kind of a relaxing, cool game. It does show up for free, Cody. By the way, guys, we're on Discord chat, and we're also on voice in Discord. Okay? Because for some reason, chat's just really messing up right now on with everything. All right, there we go. So there's your canola dropping in. So, yeah, I'm looking at a tiny little pickup truck that was not that bad off. Four-wheel drive, manual. Really can't complain. I mean, it wasn't driven. It's showing some signs of age on the leaf springs, but I'd expect that. But
Sure.
I really don't need anything huge. Matter of fact, huge is bad. Okay, I'll never get it down to the field. So, and I have to fix the road by a bunch of our fields also. So we have to put money into that. But yeah, the bush hog's going to get a workout starting probably Thursday. Oh, yeah. I have to go back to that soon. That's another one that I'm involved in that's really good. I really do like Truck Simulator. But I promised Austin I'd check out Farming Sim. And this is actually a very fun little sim. And
I know.
it's relaxing.
I've played, I think, 2 variations of it.
Well, I literally had to mod the game a little bit, which is fine. Everybody mods it.
Yep.
But so I have a couple of minor mods that are not coming out, that are not from outside Giant and the actual software allowing it. And I bought 2 of the DLC packs the other day. I don't know if I'm going to buy any of the other ones, because it seems like the DLC pack is also in the mods. You just have to hunt harder for all the different items. But I'm really annoyed they don't have Yanmar in here, because I was looking for my actual tractor. Because we have, I was like, where's my tractor?
Well, if I remember correctly, that's a German studio.
More than like, yeah, probably. But still, Yanmar is a huge, huge player in the market.
Couldn't prove it by me.
Well, Yanmar in the States is not a big thing, so.
Well, even if it was, I'm not exactly a farmer, so.
Well, Yanmar makes really good diesel engines. They're well known in the boating industry too.
Well, in the States, you got Detroit or Packard are the best engines on the market.
Well, I like my 3208 Cats. Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'm sorry.
I will say the Cats are good, but they cost a fortune.
Yeah, but they came with the boat, so I really can't complain. You know?
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you have to do maintenance.
I got to paint mine. I painted my Cats in the boat. I took the whole salon apart and painted and dropped it and put aluminum foil around everything and scraped everything and then painted it. That was a funny thing because everybody was asking me why I didn't use yellow paint. Why was I using white paint? I looked at him and said, because I want to see the oil leak or coolant leaks immediately. Has more to do with finding a leak out on the ocean than it does with whether or not it's caterpillar yellow. I mean, I'm sorry. It's a different ball game than being in a field where I can make a phone call and the cat dealer can just show up within a couple hours.
Yeah.
If I'm 100 miles offshore, I'm waiting hours for help. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Different ball game. And our friends in Florida were like, well, you know, it's the international line is like 12 miles away. I'm like, yeah, you live in Florida. The international demarcation for us is 50 miles out or 100 miles offshore where we live. For where the actual drop off is to go fishing, which is what they were worried about. 12 miles in Florida. It's a overnight trip to get the fishing boat out there. So no, whole different ball game, boys and girls. So guys, again, we're on the Discord server because, well, somehow or other, I got to go in and play with Stream Elements a little bit more in Nightbot because I'm trying to kill all the stupid bots that are making it through on YouTube, or I will not be streaming on YouTube because it is just too hard to kill bots on YouTube as a single man operation. That's just fact, guys. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes trying to kill 3 or 4 bots that come through and get everything back up again. I'd rather than just post everything afterwards onto YouTube. And that's a perfectly viable solution. So, but yeah, so we went and looking at cars and trucks the other day. I'm still hunting for a motorcycle over here for my main means of transportation. Well, why not? I got a few more years before the motorcycles get too heavy to actually push around comfortably. You know, I'm not in my 20s or 30s anymore. So the ball game kind of changes. So I've been hunting that. My problem is I don't want to take a 4-hour train ride out to look at one motorcycle for a couple of $100. That's expensive. And by the way, that should be about a one-way, so it'll cost me $1,000 to do it just to look at a friggin' motorcycle. Nope, that ain't happening. So, is somebody in Saitama that's not going to look at these 2 motorcycles for me? Well, I'm not going to buy them. I have a perfectly decent motorcycle I can jump on for around here. And I'll just run that until I'm done. Where are we on this contract?
Sometimes I forget that
80%.
cars aren't as ubiquitous elsewhere in the world.
Vietnam cars are not ubiquitous at all. 50cc scooters are. And you put the whole family on them. I will not agree with, I don't agree with that, but it is a thing. And I understand why they do it. So, I mean, here, a lot of the elderly in their 60s and 70s ride 50cc scooters around at 10 to 15 kilometers an hour, which gets them around. They're just a danger to themselves at that point, because they're nowhere close to the speed of traffic or even the top speed legally allowed by law. But they do their shopping on it and everything else. So, of course, watching them freeze because they don't want to get proper gear. I mean, literally regular street clothes, regular jacket, and stupid $20 helmet in some cases. You're like, really? But
Your funeral, I guess.
well, brain buckets don't work. Really cheap helmets that you can buy at a regular auto parts store, not really fully. I mean, they'll pass the minimum requirements, but would you trust your brain to that? I mean, that's what you're asking. So,
Yeah. You're
No.
asking a person that wouldn't trust their brain to a motorcycle, so.
hey, like I said, my kids were born on the yacht we lived on, the boat. I can't sit there and go, I've never had I live a 100% safe lifestyle. You know?
No, I know.
So, riding a motorcycle for me, it's a means of not having to pay for 2 cars and having to prove to the Japanese government I have parking for 2 cars.
Yeah,
Motorcycles,
that's not even something
yeah, it's a
I
different
ever
world.
have to worry about.
I mean, I know people with 3-4 cars here. Their parents sit there, their grandparents have farms, so they have places to store them. But parking is a premium in Japan, like in Bermuda. So you pay for the privilege of your toys. But I don't see riding a motorcycle or driving a small car from the 70s. They're all choices. I was telling my son about the cars I grew up in, not having headrests. And he's like, what? And seatbelts? Yeah, they were a luxury item way back when. No, Daddy. Yeah, they were a full-blown luxury item. There weren't seatbelts back then, and a 3-point seatbelt, the shoulder belt, not heard of. And in the back seat, you were lucky if you had a seatbelt back in the 60s. And in the 70s, they had these really cheap seatbelts for the kids that the kids would slide underneath with in certain types of accidents. I mean, this is reality. This is what it took for technology to be put into vehicles. The 18-wheelers you guys drive are no different. You know, those big trucks, they're no different. The technology from way back when compared to today, different story, man. Totally.
Yeah, although looking at many companies nowadays, you would think they're still back in the 70s.
Oh, a lot of them are, mindset-wise. But,
because they'll go on about their modern and well-maintained fleet, and they're still using manual transmissions.
Hey, I had to take a special test for that license, okay?
Well, I'm licensed to drive it too, but
So, no, I'm talking about for a car. I had to take the test for the car, manual test.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, manual cars are easy.
Well,
I
that
have
all
no
depends.
problem with a manual car. It's the manual trucks I hate.
Well,
Semi
what?
trucks.
What? You have to shift a lot? Oh. Yeah, 18 gears, that's a lot of shifting, okay?
Yeah.
I'm teasing you when I say that. Oh. But here they have to, I actually had to take a test to get my driver's license here for the manual. And
Interesting.
the guy didn't like the first tester didn't like the way I shifted because there was no feeling in the clutch. I sat there trying to figure out if the clutch was going to catch, and I could not tell where. So I was revving the engine, right?
Oh.
I don't like the way you shift because the engine's revving. I don't like your clutch because your clutch has no feel. Anything else? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, give me at least let me be able to tell when the cars and when the clutch is caught. Nope. No feel whatsoever. So
I wouldn't want to drive something like that.
the only car that I drove like that was that. But the actual K truck I test drove in the parking lot because you have to give them full cash in the used lots here.
Uh-huh.
To test drive it on the street. Because you're carrying my wife and I figure that they've had people drive off the lot and never come back on a test drive.
Yeah.
Right? So now you have to show up with full cash in your pocket to do that. So I drove it in the thing and I could not feel the clutch on that truck. So that's one of the changes I'll do. I'll make sure that if I do get one of those, I'll make sure that I can actually feel when the clutch is catching. I think it's just somewhere in the pedal. You have to go play with it or something. That you have some feel. I'll check with a friend. He works on the cars over here more than I ever have. He likes it. He gets into, I'm going to fix everything. He rebores everything. He does all that stuff.
I have an uncle that tries to do that stuff.
Hey.
Tends to get in over his head quite a bit.
Does he have fun?
I don't know.
If he doesn't have fun, he wouldn't continue doing it, okay?
Well, he's trying to get himself to stop doing it because
it's annoying and expensive.
Yeah,
but
it's starting to get expensive for him.
Right, but the point is, he wouldn't be doing it otherwise. You know?
Yeah.
But it is a very, I mean, I got into diesels with the boats heavily. I didn't want to pay the diesel mechanic for travel time at full rate.
Oh yeah, no, diesel mechanics are crazy expensive.
I told my daughter when somebody asked me what I wanted my daughter to be, I said, a diesel mechanic. And they went like, why? I said, because she'll always be able to find work.
And she'll make a fortune doing it too.
To make a good living.
You'll never go hungry.
Exactly. But they said, what about if she wants to be a doctor? Great, she can be a doctor after she's a diesel mechanic. The trades are becoming a lost art.
Truck drivers even more so.
Well, I think that if everything keeps happening in the trucking industry the way it's going, the unions are going to get stronger. There's going to be a lot more independent outfits soon. Because people are just not going to put up with this crap forever.
Actually, the problem is certain states are essentially outlawing independent truck drivers.
Well, that'll only happen for a short period of time. They've done that before too. Check the 1910s to the 19 through the Depression, and then watch what happened during the Depression and afterwards. I mean, there's reasons why unions went big. And then there's reasons, then everybody decided they were better off without it because their buddy who is a one-off did this. So everybody can now get what that person one-off got lucky to get. Because remember, unions set the wage for years. But like everything else, unions are people.
I guess that's one way to describe them.
Unions are basically run by people. People do their own thing. Unions are neither good nor evil. They are run by people, and the people set the mood for the union. And I've been on both sides of the union and not worked in, and I've worked in non-union shops. Okay, I was union, fired union employees, and I worked in non-union shops. I've been on every side of that situation. Unions are good because they enforce certain rules and they allow people to bargain. When when you get somebody who shouldn't be in the union, running the union, well, things go wrong. But that's true with any industry.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see individuals per se having a lot of stake in big, huge corporations as far as power goes to set pay scale, benefits, wages and benefits as for factory workers and stuff.
Well, I mean, like, where I work, the terminal manager, the person that manages that entire terminal, I guarantee you he doesn't get to have any say in what drivers are paid.
Right. But again, somebody did. And it's not it's corporate. It's the big corporate guy taking home millions per year or whatever it is. Right? Versus the guy who's trying to make a living. And if you go in as somebody making, let's say, $25 an hour, and you're just one person, he's going to look at you and say, I don't need you, goodbye. But if you walk in as 200 to 300 and nobody crosses a picket line, well, things are different. And unions never want to close the business that they're working in. Because then they're out of job anyways. Sorry. I mean, this whole thing, do they do that? No, they don't. Unions just want a fair wage for the work, and they want a living wage. And they'd like to have benefits. I'm sorry, health insurance is important.
The biggest problem I have with unions is I personally feel they take too much money and don't do enough for the employees.
That is that union. Depending on the union and the union rep can change feelings on that across the board. Again, unions are run by people. Some people want to be bigwigs. Some people don't care what their title is. And you want to find a union rep that just gives a rip about taking care of everybody and not saying, I'm the union rep, look at me. Trust me, my first union, when I was a union and when I started cooking, ridiculous. I actually got yelled at by the union rep for because I pushed too many increases in my hourly wage, where the union actually told me to stop quitting because I quit the job every time I was training somebody who was paid more than me. I just quit on them. Literally walk in and sit there and go, you get paid more than me? Tell my boss I quit, flat out. I'm training this person and they're getting paid more than me? You're out of your mind. I did that like 5 times in 1 year. The union got a little bit pissed off. And I said, well, you solved the problem with the employer hiring people that I'm supposed to train, paying me less than they're getting. That stopped. But it took a fight with the union to do it. It took a fight with the union and the employer to stop the other side of it. You know?
Yeah.
So, as I said, unions are run by people. They're no better or worse than any other organization in that respect.
Yeah, but I would also say I think you need to have a choice. Shouldn't be a case of there's no unions or you have to join a union to work for us.
Okay, you don't want to join the union? Negotiate everything on your own. Because that's what the union does. It negotiates across the board for everybody. Now, if you don't want to pay some of the other union benefits, argue with them over that. Okay? I'm not going to say that you should be forced to join the union, but then you shouldn't get the benefits of being in it, that the union provides.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, what I want is to have the choice.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if it's a union shop, then the union does all the negotiations for setting the wages and everything. So when the union has a 5% across the board pay increase, well, did you negotiate that? Because you're not in the union. No, well, too bad for you. That's my only attitude on that. You pay for what you get. The union shouldn't provide benefits for people that aren't paying for the benefits for the union, because unions have costs involved in them too. So I'm not arguing you shouldn't negotiate on your own, but you shouldn't expect the union to do anything at that point. See my point?
I don't know.
So if you don't want to be in the union, everything is on between you and management, not you running to the union because something happened you didn't like because you're not in the union.
Well, yeah, no, obviously.
That's the problem with a lot of people that don't want to pay union dues. They want the same protections without paying for the protection. Because in the end, unions are about keeping your job from arbitrary decisions from management.
Yeah, for me,
they can't fire you without following the rules. If they follow the rules, they have every right to fire you. One, you can't do that. Three disciplines, and goodbye. I've done it. It's actually a very good thing for both employers and employees, though a lot of people dislike the fact that they have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But it's good for both because it allows both people to be protected. So the employer says, I have documentation showing everything. So we're done on that end. And the employee knows that they've had chances to improve whatever the hell it was that they were supposed to improve.
Yep.
So, like I said, both are fine. You choose a union shop or you don't. And maybe we'll get to that point. But to make it where you can't run your own small little outfit because the government says that you can only be a big outfit, well, that's wrong. That takes away everything that the U.S. was built upon.
Yeah, like, that's one of the big reasons I think unions need to be optional, because some businesses can't afford unions.
Businesses that can't afford unions normally don't get people to push for a union unless they're screwing up.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the fact that Starbucks finally unionized in Buffalo, New York. Okay? I sat there laughing. I'm like, Starbucks? Really? And it just proves that the management for those shops was so bad that these employees felt that they had to unionize to have any reasonable expectation of protection.
Yeah. I just wish Amazon employees would unionize.
You can't save people from their own stupidity.
Well,
And you can't stop, and until they can beat up the Amazon enough to stop the illegal practices of fear, that won't happen either.
It's two people. I think it has more to do with the company muzzling employees.
It has a lot to do with that. You didn't hear me say no. But again, it comes down to the employees having enough, not being afraid, i.e. the employees are the ones voting for it. Okay? You can't be afraid if you run around saying, oh my God, they win. And right now, that's the problem. Everybody screams either, I'm going to be that person one day. I'm going to be just like Elon Musk, who got very lucky in some of his choices and what happened. Okay? Because that doesn't happen to the majority of people. Sorry. Statistically, that's a minority.
Yeah. Although, I would say there was a little more than luck involved with him, but...
You have to be in the right place at the right time with the right skill set. And then everything has to go. Everything has to go correctly for that stuff to happen. And I'm not saying that there wasn't skill involved. What I'm saying is that it's not all skill.
Yeah, no.
It's right place, right time, etc. And nothing goes wrong to take you out of that while it's happening. Or you don't give a crap about anything else while you're doing it. There is that too. Okay? But I love the people that turn around and say that, yeah, look what I did. Yeah, look what the government did to build the internet so you could do all of this. Because the government built it up for military. All this stuff that they've done with Google and everything else, that's all government money. This whole internet thing was the U.S. government working with the, that was DOD working with the universities way back when.
Gotcha.
Well, that was the beginning of all of this. When the DOD wanted to have a way to make sure that they had communications during the Cold War, etc. All right, now, what percentage are we at for this contract, I think, right? We've completed it. I can't collect the contract yet. If I collect this contract, from what I understand, I will lose everything in the back of my trailer. And this is canola. So we want to go to the restaurant. I believe that's canola. 1, 2, 3, canola. 1, 2, 3, canola. Yep. So I want to take this to the restaurant. All right, we're going to the restaurant, boys and girls. Or do I have to take this to my silo first?
Couldn't tell you.
Because I know I'm allowed to keep the overage. So let's go find the restaurant. By the way, there is no fast key for the map. I know. I tried to find it. There it is. Whoa, there's the green pillar. I see the green pillar in the sky. Hey, it's Beard. How are you, man? It's good to see you. I'm sorry, it's Bean number 6. We're running over on my Discord server, so type in !Discord and join us over there. Because chat has just been a mess all morning. You can ask my buddy Cody about that.
It wasn't my fault.
I didn't say it was.
That was a joke.
Well, then it's all your fault, damn it. And I apologize for that. Okay, I apologize for it being your fault. Can I get a speeding ticket in this, can I get tickets in this game? I wonder. See if I get a ticket. My tractor's faster. What?
All the ones I've played, you never get a ticket, but...
Who knows? My tractor's faster than you cars.
Make my horns even louder.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, you got to go back and check the last 2 Horde nights in 7 Days to Die. They were crazy.
I bet they were.
I mean, like, they never ended. I mean, 4 in the morning.
They clearly ended at some point.
10 a.m. At 10 a.m., I finally got rid of the screaming ladies. It was like non-stop screaming ladies for... I'm yelling at the machine, can we stop now? Just stop, and it's not stopping. It was just disgusting. I mean, I died in the one before this last one. Literally, they ate me because the lady just would not stop screaming. And then in the last one, I was literally on my 2nd level of defense with the machine gun shooting them as they were like trying to climb up. It was so bad. All right.
Fun.
Yeah, look at that. I'm making money. I'm so rich. I am so happy now. I feel so good. Now, if that was only in my real bank account, I'd be ecstatic right now. I'd be dancing a jig.
I know how that feels.
Ding dong.
All right, let's get that 53-foot trailer finally.
There you go. So yeah, have you what is that one? MP Truckers MP. Have you checked that out?
I mean, I've looked at it, but I've never seriously tried to play it.
Oh, I was playing it for a bit. It's a lot of fun. You don't have any, you don't get any of the bloody idiot AI cars. Okay, so everybody who's driving a car or anything is actually a player in the game. Of course, you have to follow the rules of the road. So the way you drive,
Yeah, that's no fun.
yeah, the way you drive, it's not allowed. But then again, you drive for a living, so a whole different. It's a whole different ball game. Okay, and I'm not saying it isn't. It's a totally different ball game. For me, kind of interesting to try and be a truck driver. I didn't say it wasn't. It wouldn't be fun to run cars off the road and drive like a maniac. Okay, that's always fun. But I can go to I can go to an arcade, feed the quarters into the machine or tokens, and literally have a gas pedal and stomp on it and not care and giggle myself and giggle to death doing it. You know?
Yep.
So, totally different thing. But, yeah. So, MP Truckers is kind of cool. The problem with them is their updates are way further back than the actual updates to the game.
Yeah.
Because,
not a fan of that.
Well, it's a mod. They have to mod everything in.
I know.
So
I'm well aware.
But when the game updates on you, then you have to back everything out. That's when life becomes more fun. Like, what did you do and why? By the way, 7 Days to Die is just about to go into Alpha 20.
Ah, that's what that meant.
Yeah. So I have to finish up whatever I'm doing before I magically get drawn into a whole new dimension. Because that's basically what I scream. I'm in a new dimension. How the hell did that happen? Then I start crying. Mommy, why? All right. Let's go finish this contract now.
Yeah, this is a truck.
Okay. We have finished our contract. They want me to sow sunflowers. Do I need special equipment for sunflowers?
I think to harvest them you might.
No, to plant.
Not 100% sure about that.
I'm not either. That's why I'm looking. I don't know if my seeder will work. But if my seeder works, they're offering how much? $33,000 to drop seed into a friggin' field. Specialized equipment. All the way to the end. No, it's specialized. I have to borrow their equipment. So I think they're planters.
Got how long these trailers
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I'd have to buy a planter. So I don't want to buy a planter. Not right now. So back to contracts. Harvesting. Nah, not enough money. Corn. No, cotton. We're not doing cotton. Harvesting. Potatoes. Nope.
What, you ain't Southern?
What? I want to spit. Look, this contract is 18 grand for cotton, but look what you have to do the cotton. I need a big, huge Mack truck, which you would love, but I need these two harvesters, specialized harvester equipment to do that. It's not worth it to me. And the potatoes is also very specialized equipment.
Oh, I remember potatoes and watching the Yogscast try to harvest them.
Okay. I can sow field 5 with wheat, though. Which I can do. And I'm already in field 5. Okay, that's 27 grand. Beets are also going to be a mess because it's specialized. Baling contract. Oh, mow and bale. You know, $27,000. And field 5. It's right
I
up
don't know
here.
if I like the direction these Freightliners are going with their dash.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, the dashboard looks like something out of a Tesla or something.
Yeah, that's the way they're all going.
I like having physical gauges, as well as digital ones.
Well, so do I want to sow this huge field? You know what I could do? I could hire some idiot to do this for me.
Exactly.
So the outside, pay this guy money, give him my equipment to run, come back and start tearing up my fields because my fields are empty right now. And I'll take home. Matter of fact, I'll use his equipment because at that point in time, it'll be worthwhile. Maybe? Nah, better off to use my equipment. Yeah, we'll let him do that. I'll give him my small Fendt tractor and my seeder, and he can seed field 5 for me, or she can. And if I have to buy more seed, well, I'll buy more seed. You know? Or let's borrow the items and not worry about it. All right, we're going to go home. Time to go home, and my thing is over there by the fart plant. Yeah, there it is. I was explaining to my son what biogas plant really is the other day. No, he's 10, right? So,
Yeah.
Dad, what is a biogas plant? Well, you know when you fart? Yeah, well, that's biogas, right? It is biogas. So what we do is we put little machines in everybody's house that collects it. And then we sell it back to them as energy. He started laughing. I was like, well, it's biogas. I want to buy a fart plant. I started
I
rolling.
think that's called a Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Hell?
I don't know, I've never eaten there, so I've just heard.
I've been there like twice.
El Taco's not too bad, though.
Well, we made, I did basically, what are those, that Tex-Mex thing that they have? Where they do the chicken or the beef with the peppers and the tortillas and the onions on the sizzle
Fajitas?
platter. Yeah, well, I made those last night. And we're going to make some burritos as soon as I can find some black beans.
Never been crazy about fajitas. They're adequate, but
Well, it's the only way you're going to get them over here is buy them over here, is if I make them. So,
oh yeah, no, obviously, but
so basically for me, it was one of these, how'd you like to have a fajita, kid? Here we go. Well, no, I had to teach English last night. So for me, it was, One of those. We're just going to right through, never look, get out of my way. That's right. Damn it. Oh. I had to go teach an English class last night. Private lesson. Oh. To do that, I had to leave early, so it was quick and dirty for me. Grill plate in the oven, grill off the chicken, saute off a bunch of onions, and hi, here's a tortilla thing. You got rice made, wrap it all up into one big thing, shove the rice in it, and you're done. It was like between a chicken burrito and a fajita. I didn't have to do the wrapping myself. So it worked.
I always feel like professional chefs never do quick or dirty cooking.
It all depends.
I know by your standards it is, but...
By any chef's standards. It all depends on the circumstances.
I'd be over here like, that's a gourmet meal you just made.
Nah, I was just quick and dirty. My wife says the same thing. How could, because it doesn't take that long. For you, exactly. But remember, I've been doing this forever. My attitude of quick and dirty is different than everybody else's.
Yeah, I've been living on pretty much microwavable stuff for years.
Well, microwavable's good.
It gets a little boring after a while.
I understand that part too.
I'm looking forward to getting my kitchen up and running and actually being able to cook stuff.
What? You want to actually do something?
I actually kind of like to cook.
So, oh, by the way, Harv's World, he showed you how to cut down a tree when I was actually trying to figure out this game. Right? So he's like, we have to cut the tree small enough to like be able to use the hand to pick it up. I went like this. I got tired of trying to cut the tree down small enough. I have a forklift type big baler thing. Can I strap the thing in? And I strapped the thing in. It was like, yeah. I'm just going to use a big forklift type bale, pick up the big bale, upside down forklift, and strap the friggin' logs down. I was like, I'm done.
There is also the logging machines that you can get.
Why? I was cutting one tree.
Well, if you want to cut more than one tree, that's why.
Well, yeah. But I only needed to get one tree out of the way. Reminds me, I have to rent a stump grinder. I don't know why I need a stump grinder. I got 2 tractors and chains.
That's how it works in the game. You got to use the stump grinder.
No, you just need to use a shovel, push a chain underneath, wrap it good, and then use your tractor or 4x4 and what? Rip the stump out. This is real life, people. I am so old school.
No, like I said, that works fine in real life, but
or an A-frame.
You know?
Yeah, or an A-frame, right? I want to use an A-frame with the chain pulling out the engine.
But you could probably use a semi-truck. Well, maybe not in the dirt. They don't do too well in loose sand.
Exactly. And you don't want to be blocking traffic if it's out in the middle of the road trying to pull a stump out from the side. You know, hold on a second while we spend 4 hours hooking up this truck. They're not going to like that. Nice John Deere, guys.
Well, you know, you could always just
Look at
play
this
the
thing. Look at this thing.
international.
Holy moly, let's stretch this out and see how big it gets. Oh my god.
Pretty big, I think.
If you are a size queen, you're going to love this machine. No, I did not say that, okay? All right, I need to buy magic seeds. But yeah, this is a mess. A good mess, but a mess. All right, we need to buy seeds. Okay, so we need to come here. I need a big bag of seeds. We need magic seeds. He wanted wheat, right?
Just call me Jack and I'll see you on the beanstalk.
Yeah, wheat, big bag. Seed bag. Right. Buy you. Yes. Okay. Escape. 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 There it is. Now we want to... I'm not close enough. Yeah, I am close enough. Good, 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 good. Ooh. That's going to get expensive, guys. One bag was 25%. Let's buy 2 more bags. Because, yeah, you don't... But this is a magic bag. 2,100 liters. 1,000 liters. Let's do a pallet of seeds. Because I'm going to get reimbursed for whatever I use. But now... %. Let's see if we can make it with 72%. Because he did not say anything about... Get back in that damn thing. Did he say anything about the friggin... No. He said nothing about fertilizing. Yay!
Funny, those tanks of herbicides and fertilizer looks like a DEF container.
Don't tell anybody we're spraying things with deadly cancerous materials. What are you, trying to like ruin this or what? Jeez, I need to get
Actually, DEF's probably better for you than herbicides or fertilizer.
Okay, so
Well, maybe not fertilizers, but...
I should go the big road right next to me. I should take this outside road. All right, let's go to the outside road and take the long way. Only because it looks like the road's wider.
Well, don't you know, as a tractor, you can take up however much of the road you want.
I am. Look, I'm right down the damn middle of the friggin' thing.
I think someone wrote a song about that, actually.
So... Okay. We don't read no stinking stop signs.
Here's a little life advice for you. Don't hop a curb at 85 miles an hour.
Why? The curb got destroyed?
No, it damaged my truck and trailer.
Oh, well, that's not my issue. Oh, look, I wonder if the tractor will float. We should check that out one day.
We all float down here.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out if you can die in this game.
Mm, pretty sure you can't.
The other question I have is, do they have zombies?
Depends on if you modded them in or not, probably.
Because this would be awesome to have as part of 7 Days to Die. Think about it. Horde night. You need to make you need fertilizer for for your crop. So you just go out there with your friggin' harvester, and as the horde attacks you, you just grind them up.
I'm not saying that wouldn't be fun, but
It'd be friggin' hilarious.
seriously doubt it would happen.
Of course not, but it would be hilarious, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a game.
That's what they call it.
Come on, you can climb this hill. You're a John Deere tractor. Not one of those friggin' European models. Yeah, we're John Deere, made in America. Made in America, yeah.
I think it's assembled in America, manufactured in China.
That's not how the statement goes. You know? Statement is made in America.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they have some way of legally skipping out on making it sound like it's in America, but it's actually not.
Oh, none of that's my worry. I got my John Deere tractor with this big, huge friggin' thingy on the back. And we be good to go. Of course, trying
This
to.
dashboard is really weird.
Ah,
It's like I'm driving a spaceship instead of a semi-truck.
well, you can do that. Whoa. It's a friggin' Borg, man. This is not a Cedar. This is a Borg machine. It's a friggin' Borg, man. We need to talk to Jean-Luc.
Don't do that. You're gonna give him PTSD again.
Oh, he got PTSD?
Yeah.
What the
Haven't
hell
you
did...
seen Star Trek?
No.
Aha.
Why would I watch Star Trek? I mean, I'm waiting to get on the bridge. All right. So now what do we have to do? F1. Lower the
But yeah,
cedar.
I think it was either a episode of the TV show or possibly a standalone movie where they had Jean-Luc Picard dealing with his PTSD from having been assimilated by the Borg.
Oh, he was assimilated?
Yeah.
Jean-Luc Picard was assimilated.
Yep.
And then how did he become disassimilated? Good questions. Inquiring minds want to know.
Probably the same way they unassimilated Seven of Nine in Voyager.
Really? You notice how much I actually follow the Star Trek trilogy, right?
Oh, in my case, I've basically seen every single classic Star Trek show and movie.
Well, I remember in the 70s when Star Trek was on the TV, okay?
Yeah, where do you think I watched that? The original Star Trek.
Get to work, lady. Do your job and leave me alone. Thank you. Time to go. Yeah, but I remember watching it as original on TV.
I'm assuming you mean when it was coming out.
Yeah, in the 70s and 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I remember in Co-op City sitting down with my big bro Neil watching the damn thing. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm too young to have done that.
Don't be sorry. Nobody said it was a spectacular thing back then either. Okay. It was what it
I
was.
was making a little joke.
Yeah, but my point is, it was what it was. Trust me, I was my parents' remote for many years on a tiny little black and white TV. So this whole nostalgia thing, you just want to like go like, what are you, an idiot? I remember the good old days. There was nothing good about the good old days compared to now. Like there's nothing good about now compared to later. It's what it is.
I would say there's good and bad things.
Of course.
It goes both ways.
That's what I'm saying, right? There's nothing good or bad about it. It's what it was. I mean, I still remember going to our friend's farm where they had an outhouse out there. Okay? A true working outhouse right next to the house. And then I remember...
Hasn't that been a thing since like the 1800s?
Yeah, but we're talking like the late 70s. They were still using an outhouse. I remember when their septic tank broke, and we were the lucky ones who got to dig it out by hand because they didn't want to pay for somebody to dig it out with the backhoe. So they handed us a bunch of shovels and went, "Go have some fun, kids." All right, now
I guess that's one way to do it.
It worked. They got it dug out.
Yeah.
What does this thing do? Cut down trees. Cut down trees. Cut down trees. Transport tree logs. I don't care about transporting it. I need a... Bah.
Tell if that train's in your game or mine.
The train. I don't see a train. I'm by my...
I'm not near a train yard either, come to think of it.
Forestry equipment. Plants new tree. I don't want to plant trees. I don't want to cut down a tree. Transport, no. This machinery cuts tree stumps. Nice. Oh, breaks tree trunks into wood chips. That I might buy at some point. All right. This is what we want. Details. How much do you want for this? $80,000. No.
I think it's time to upgrade my garage.
What, you have a garage?
Oh yeah, I've got my own truck and trailer too.
I don't know why. All right, let's go to the shop and get our leased equipment so we can get rid of it really quick. But I gotta chop down a stump so I can make my farm field bigger. It must be bigger, better. Bigger is better, or better is bigger, or something like that.
Let's go ahead and upgrade it again, because I've got... Oh, I think that's 250 million?
$250 million to upgrade your garage.
No, that's how much money I have in the bank.
I got $80,000 and I'm excited. And you have 250 million. Can I just start crying now? I feel so inadequate.
Ah, you see, that's why you drive trucks instead of work a farm.
Yeah, but if I don't work the farm, you starve. So there. So respect us farmers, even though we're dirt grubbers and peons.
Well, if we don't transport your goods, you don't make any money.
No, I have my own. I can haul my own little friggin' trailer. I don't need you. I take it to the restaurant. The restaurant gives me money. Life is good.
Okay, buddy. Whatever you say.
That's right, damn it. Whatever I don't say because I'm talking out my butt. Yep.
Time to get a new Freightliner.
What's the matter with Peterbilts, man?
I haven't discovered a Peterbilt
You haven't
dealer.
you haven't discovered a Peterbilt, but you have $250 million in the bank.
Yep.
Oh. Must be nice.
Oh wait, I can't get the best Peterbilt because I'm not high enough level.
Well, that'll teach you to have lots of money and not be smart enough to use it.
Oh, change of plans. We're gonna go find a Peterbilt dealer.
That's right, damn it, because after all... Oh no! I took out the sign that said tractors are coming. I took it out. I took it out day one. They put it back up and I just crushed it again. What's the speed limit? Oh, there's no sign. I'm sorry.
I may just toss my 53-foot dry van away.
You just bought that, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
What the hell? I got $250. I'm tired of it. Get rid of the damn thing. You know? Should buy a Lamborghini for that much money. For that price.
Oh. I mean, I could buy a Volvo or a Kenworth, you know. That's almost a Lamborghini.
Kenworth is not a Lamborghini. Though there are some similarities.
It depends on who you ask. Some people think the Kenworths are basically the Lamborghinis of trucks.
Well, that all depends. I know people that think Peterbilts are the Lamborghinis of trucks.
Well, that I could believe. They're nice trucks. I've never tried their sleepers, though. I want to do that someday.
All right, now we have to V lowers the thing and B turns it on. Lower. All right, and B turns it on.
All right. Now will you let me go to Albuquerque? Yes, excellent. There should be a Peterbilt dealer in Albuquerque. Maybe I should find a gas station first.
But I cut the stump. I cut some of the stump.
Okay,
but now I can see the stump.
The Peterbilt dealer. I think there's one in Albuquerque. Maybe there isn't. I might be mistaken. There might not be one in Albuquerque. thought there was one in Albuquerque.
Hey, I think I got my stump. Jump out. I think I got the stump. Oh, I got stump. I got more stump.
Yes, it would appear there is one in Albuquerque, and I'm sitting right in it.
So there you go. That'll teach you. Well, that wasn't good.
All right.
Okay, move.
I can get the top of the line Peterbilts.
Good.
Who needs Freightliners?
Freightliners are just all talk, no action.
I actually really do like Freightliners too. No. Don't put a Cummins in my Peterbilt.
What? You don't like Cummins?
They're trash as far as semi-trucks go.
Oh,
They might be all right in pickup trucks, but they're junk in semi-trucks.
I'm cutting my tree trunk.
Ooh, those are nice. That's neat. What kind of paint job do I want?
You need a paint job. My
I
God,
have so many DLC
You
paint
just-
jobs.
you just want everything.
I guess I could go with a Christmas themed paint job.
Okay. Guys, I have no more tree stump. Hit P quickly. Run to the garage. Hurry up. I'm paying for this damn thing and I don't want to. Leased items. Return it now. Yes. Nice. Tree stump gone. This is what we're looking for, peoples.
Oh. No. I definitely have to make it look like the space shuttle.
Why?
Because I can. If you could paint your truck like the space shuttle, wouldn't you?
Nope. I'd paint it like the space station. Space stations are cool.
Well, how do you think you get to the space station?
You talk to Superman. Man, I gotta teach you everything.
What if he doesn't want to talk to you?
Remember something. Superman, it works for the people.
Does he, though?
I don't know. I'd have to ask Lois, and she's not talking to me right now. She got angry when I slapped her the other day for being stupid.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Get rid of those exhaust pipes. We don't like exhaust pipes.
I mean, you don't like exhaust pipes.
The big old stacks
Yeah, but
interfere with.
that's the way you roll coal. They told me rolling coal was a good thing. It's not. Damn it, somebody lied.
know.
Somebody lied to me. I thought rolling coal was the important thing. But they
Gotta
told
go
me.
for those super singles.
All right, the lady's working for me, and I need to make my fields larger so I can grow my soybeans. My goal in
This
Hmm?
is a truck.
No, it isn't. It's the truck.
And so far, it costs less than an actual truck does in real life.
Okay. I don't figure anything. All
There's a
right.
spaceship steering wheel. I need a spaceship steering wheel.
Okay. 5 kilometers an hour. And hit 3. We are building our field. Doga 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 doga. Why? Because we want one huge giant field, not 4 tiny little ones. Doga doga
Seems
doga doga
reasonable.
doga 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 doga.
I think I'll go with a lunar module.
They have lunar modules?
Yeah. To put inside your truck, obviously.
Your truck needs a lunar module. Got it. Okay.
Well, you don't put lunar module in your truck?
Probably not. Only because I don't have a truck that can have a lunar module.
Well, you see, that's why you gotta paint it like a spaceship. If you want
Yeah.
to put a lunar module in it.
Now that would be cool. Do you get anti-gravity with it? Lunar module in a truck. Now that is just too cool. I have the coolest friends. What do you? Nah. All right.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Something's going oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
He did something. Whatever he did, I'm not responsible for it.
Now I'm buying a new truck to look at it. Yes, I want to drive it.
Why? Why would you want to drive your truck? Some people want
Now
everything.
I want a truck like this in real life.
Well, build it.
Oh, that is a beautiful truck right there.
Guys, I am building a field. I am playing Farmer God.
Oh, that is a beautiful truck.
Guys, you couldn't ask for anything better than a field that is not square being created by Farmer God. Remember that.
Why would you create a non-square field?
Because the bloody tractor moved with the terrain as it always does.
Well, now I need a trailer befitting this beast. Oh yeah, they added dumpers, didn't they?
Guys, look at this field I just created. Whoa. We're going to cut this whole... Whoa! Whoa, I caught air. My tractor is so fast it flies. Or I'm so stupid, I drove it so fast over a friggin' bump. I'll let you figure out which, guys. Brittany just showed up with another stupid thing.
Oh man, no. I can't paint it like a space shuttle.
Why not?
I don't know. They don't like me, I guess.
Okay. Let's add this field to the other field. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 grind, 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 and we're done.
Oh, gotta have your hoses. Those are very important.
What are you hosing? Are you a hoser?
If you're transporting liquid, you always gotta have a hose with you.
Who wants to transport liquid? Unless you're talking about, are you talking about Glenfiddich? You're talking about
Sure.
yeah, Scotch.
Well, that would be a food product, actually, so.
What? All right. Okay, guys. Looks like we have the beginnings of our new field. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
This thing doesn't want to transport.
Oh, that'll teach you.
Hazmat.
Well, you're not hazmat certified?
I am, actually. This is a weak trailer. Only 43 feet.
Well, that'll teach you. Now you just got to get out your welder and weld it. Okay, guys. I don't need that other field of mine. I just built a new field. A better field. A bigger field. A field for the farm of all farms. Everything in this county is going to be one big field of mine. I'm going to own all the land, and everything's going to turn into farming land. We're going to knock down the restaurant. We're going to knock down the shop. Nothing will remain except for the plant and the farm.
Didn't want to sully my truck with construction work, but...
All right.
That seems like a much more sensible option. What's with these little Mickey Mouse trailers?
Leave Mickey Mouse alone. If it wasn't for Mickey, we wouldn't have Minnie. Or Donald.
Oh, fine. Let's just get a reefer then.
Hey. No reefer madness. No reefer madness allowed.
Big old honkin' 53-foot reefer.
No reefer madness allowed. I don't even know if you remember that friggin' movie. No? Oh, shocking. You don't know the movie Reefer Madness. Classic 1960s B movie.
Well, there's your problem.
What?
That's a little before my time.
It was a little before my, not really before my time. Before the time I would have ever recognized that there was a friggin' movie named Reefer Madness, but not before my time.
I like that color.
Oh, man.
Oh. I was gonna say, can I not get a Thermo King?
What's wrong with Thermo
Well,
King?
That's what I wanted to get. And then I realized they don't apparently have the rights for that, so I can get a Turbo King.
Well, there you go.
But the chrome unit looks cooler. Way cooler.
I might have to break out the big boy tractor. We're gonna have to do some landscaping soon.
Always have a roll-up door.
Why? You want a drawbridge, man. How the zombie's gonna stay out if you don't have a drawbridge?
Trust me, when you're unloading from a trailer, you don't want to have to deal with anything except a roll-up door.
No. Behind the drawbridge, you get your roll-up door. But you need a drawbridge, man. They're cool. They go up, they go down. You have a moat.
Well, it's no spaceship, but I think that's a appropriate trailer to take.
There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to finish making up this field. Then I'm going to run down the street and buy myself some gas for my lighter. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to drop in some 7 days to see if we live.
Yeah, I guess I should probably think about getting supper. Yep, it's about supper time, I think. Gotta test my new brakes, too.
Yeah, you better do that.
Get them adjusted before I have to go to work tomorrow.
Man, you just said the worst 4-letter word in the English language.
Yeah, don't remind me.
And anybody who
That is a
says
good-looking
otherwise,
truck.
oh, there you go. By the way, how's your uncle doing?
Which one?
The one that had the trucking company you were working with. You guys were doing jobs. If not,
I don't remember.
oh, okay. So that was Seaball. See?
I mean, I had an uncle that used to have his own truck.
Right. And you guys were...
He never had his own company, though.
No, he was working for somebody, but he ran it... he was a private operator. So, right?
Owner-operator,
Yeah. Yeah. So he could have taken his truck to anybody, is the point.
Yeah, I think he worked for Landstar for a while.
Yeah, I have a second cousin that was offered that from Walmart. And her father laughed at her. She's like, I have a chance to buy a truck and drive for Walmart. He's like, really? You don't want to do that. Make them pay for everything. All they're doing is using
Not
you.
only that, I haven't heard too many good things about Walmart. They want too much from their drivers.
Well, she was one of the cross-country ones in the end.
Uh-huh.
So she was enjoying it. Kids were growing out of the house. Kicked hubby to the curb. So she was enjoying that, you know? They paid her enough to do all of that. So for her, it was, all right. But when they offered her the truck, she was like, Dad, I'm going to get a truck and drive for Walmart. He's like, no, you're not. You make them pay for everything. You don't want to deal with any of this. Because
yeah,
you're not running it as your own establishment, per se. They're just passing costs to you that they don't want to deal with.
well, I think that's probably why Landstar is a little bit better. If you want to do that.
Oh, I'm not arguing.
They actually pay you for fuel they pay you a percentage of what the load's worth. And I think they handle their registration and insurance. I think you probably still pay it, but since you're getting it through a big company, you get a discount.
That makes sense. But I just thought it was funny because I took a look at Steak and Shake. They're offering franchisees for 10 grand, right? For $10,000, I was like, you know, we can buy like 3 or 4 of these. And I can be off-premise owner and pay somebody X amount of dollars a year per unit to run and still take home a decent profit. No, you're only allowed one store. Nothing else can ever be done. We own you, even though you're the owner of the franchise. You can't have any other interests in anything. Yada, yada, yada. It's like, no. It's not what a franchisor, that's not what a franchisee thing is all about. You're going to do a franchise. One franchise makes you no money. You just work like a whack job. So you really do need 3, 4, 5 to start putting money in the bank. So, nope. Walked away from that after looking at it. I wonder how many people they snow into it, though. And that's the sad part.
Yeah. Probably as many as the city truck driving job that pays $13 an hour.
Hey, I found a tree stump in the middle of my new field. Get out of here, you. I'm putting you in here. Bye. I found the tree stump. I didn't cut the tree down off. Maybe I did cut the tree down. No, I put that in with the other stuff.
That looked like part of a log, actually.
Yeah, but I cut nothing down in that area is my point.
I think the game is known for being a little bit wonky with its physics.
Yeah, they're already on Farm Simulator 22. Okay. Drop.
I probably need to go get something to eat here.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be running out the Family Mart in a couple of minutes, take a walk, and check my email, come back. I'm going to drop into 7 Days to Die, guys, because realistically speaking, I think we're halfway towards a new Horde Night, which would be really cool. Because I want to get in 1 or 2 more Horde Nights before Alpha 20 comes into full play, not just in beta. Because right now it's experimental. Alpha 20.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
No, it's fine. You'll
second part, but
it'll be up. I transfer everything into YouTube. Okay, and then later today I have to go to a party.
Oh, the horror.
For the Japanese school is having a party tonight, so I have to go while waiting for my new instructor to show up. Well, it'll be fun. I haven't seen my friends in a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say have fun with that.
Yep, no alcohol allowed. Because if you have one sip of alcohol, you're not allowed to drive in this country for 6 to 8 hours.
Oh, that's an idea.
Just shows you there was a big problem.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking, wonder why America hasn't tried doing that.
For bloody the same reason that anybody who's 18 years or older can just automatically get a handgun with no training and no background checks to make sure that there's no warrants against them in a bunch of
I'm pretty
states.
sure they're supposed to do a background check, actually.
Not on a private sale. There are issues with that whole thing. And I'm not against firearms. I'm against idiocy. Okay? And to me, it makes no sense. But we can discuss that one day too. Because idiocy is idiocy, and I am against idiocy in any and all aspects and forms. Are you kidding me? I'm stuck. Mother, I'm stuck, Mom. Mommy, help me. The tractor's hung up on something. Help me, Mommy, help me.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Yep. All right. It might have been my forklift. Now let's try it. It was a forklift. No, it wasn't. Oh, this is hilarious. All right, guys, it wasn't the forklift. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm going to build this, and then we're going to... I'm going to take a break, and then probably be back for a little 7 days, because it's a good time to do that. Besides, right now, we're trying to just grind this place down. There we go. We'll do the smoothing in a little bit. Okay, because we're going to have to pay some money for some landscaping. But once this thing is done, and we're going to get rid of all the weeds, life's going to be good as we know it. Because now we have a field that is monstrous. And yes, I'm going to leave this now. We got the stumps I pulled. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I might as well get him out of the way while we're doing all of this. Probably have to bring the music up just a little bit. What is nice is we don't have an issue with the running around. Ah. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. One more piece that I can see. Over here. That. Nice. All right, let's take a nice aerial look at this whole place. Okay, hitting map. Nope. Yeah, save it. So sweet, let me tell you. All right, so now we got this whole section. Right there. Ah! That is very well done, guys. All right, so guys, you know what to do if you enjoyed. Follow, subscribe, like, dislike, constructive criticism in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll be back in a minute. Bye.